What have you changed your mind on in the last 12 months?
Okay, I'll give you a tough answer. It's about tech more than investing per se, right? I've changed my mind on the distributed world and distributed knowledge workers and everything. And I've just gotten a little jaded, and I just don't think most of the current generation of folks will ever work hard again. I'm using much deeper scrutiny on executives and hires. Everyone has a side hustle. Everyone's working 20 hours a week. Everyone, there's a Wall Street Journal article this week that workers are the happiest they've ever been since the Wall Street Journal study. Do you want to know why they said that? Did you read this article? You want to know the happiest they've ever been?
Why?
It's because they work the least. They don't work at home. They don't work, everyone, so what I've changed, I'm an optimist, Harry. I know you're an optimist, but I'm a deep optimist, right? I'm a positive sum guy, but I have become zero sum on your average tech worker. I don't think people want to be paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to manage large teams and not work. And this is where I sound like a fuddy-duddy, but this is what's broken in venture. It's very hard to do much on a small amount of capital A unless you're very careful who you hire. Because everyone needs 6 people to do a tweet, Harry. And every salesperson I know is incredibly grouchy because they have to work harder than 2021. I wrote this post on SaaStr, the sales rep that's making $500,000 a year in 2023 and is miserable. Okay, I wrote it. And you know why? Because he had to work half as hard to make more money in 2021. He's miserable making $500,000 a year in his 20s, okay, as a sales rep, not as a founder, right? This is toxic. And I know this is a fuddy-duddy thing. I almost think we shouldn't hire any of these people in startups today. You have to have had some adversity or have worked before the boom or you just need to flush through this and have a fresh perspective. Nothing's easy, but it was too easy in the boom. It wasn't easy, but it was too easy for workers, not just VCs, for humans.
But if I was telling my kids or graduates something, I'd say this is the greatest opportunity ever. It's never been easier to be better than everyone else because everyone else
starting from scratch, yeah, or with the learner's mind. You don't have to literally but from a fresh perspective. I am critical, but it may just be what happens. Too many folks still have like anti-scar tissue from 2021. They want to go back in time. They want to go back when all the leads were handed to them. They want to go back when every startup could grow 100% because demand was inexhaustible. And they're not struggling. They were struggling last year. This year, they're not adjusting. Too many people are not adjusting to today's world. That's what's changed. I've given up on a lot of people that I wouldn't have given up on a year ago.